give the spaces between the top margin and the what we have written, and space between the left or right margin of what we have written.
Okay, that means left margin attribute is used to specify the left and right margins for the web page. Top margin is used to specify the top and bottom margins for the web page. And margin values are given in the number of pixels. How many pixels we want to leave at the top or at the left. Okay. Okay, yesterday we were on the topic of background. How to set the background image as a background. Any image as a background of the web page. Okay. I'm going to share my screen again, notepad coding. You can note down that also in your rough copies. Okay.
मेरा बीजी कलर ठीक था?
बिल्कुल ठीक था लविश, you were correct. I'm happy that you are attending the class properly now. Okay, and keep doing that. It's very good thing. Okay, body background equals to specify the name and the path of the image. What is the path? मेरी picture किस folder में है? Whether it is in my documents के अंदर my pictures or some name of the picture, or it is in the D drive, or in some further I had created folders, and whenever we download the images from internet, they are having some very lengthy names. So you have to specify the complete name and the extension of the image also. So one way is to learn the name and path of the image and then type it. Second easy way is you just open the image in any web browser. Suppose I'm having this web browser, open the image here. Ctrl+O, open the image that you want to use as a background. Okay, suppose I'm having one texture image here. So I'm going to use that image as a background. Okay, this one. Okay. Now in address bar, you will see the path C:\users admin /pictures/paper, and then some number, and then underscore, then .jpg, full name and the path. Click here on the address bar. This is got selected. Just single click on the address bar. This path and name is selected. Ctrl+C, copy. Ctrl+C for copy. Now go back to the notepad coding where you are typing it. Okay, paste. Ctrl+V and close the double quotes. Okay, क्या किया हमने? We had copied the path and the name of image from the address bar. How? Just open the image in any web browser, then click on the address bar, copy it by pressing Ctrl+C, go back to the notepad coding and paste it after typing this double quotes. Double quotes type करके then paste it, then close the double quotes. Now save your file, go to the browser and open it. See whether that image is applied or not. I'm Ctrl+O, documents, then I'm having my first page. See, background is applied to my web page. Okay, is it clear? Yes, Navya, Jasmine, Khyati, is it clear, beta? Adish? Yes, everyone, is it clear too? How to apply the images? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, today we are going to learn some new tags. Those tags maybe you had learned in the previous class also, but we are going to learn them again. First tag that we are going to use is heading tag. Heading tag. Heading tag is used to specify the different headings in the web page. Specify the different headings means I want to specify the text as a heading. That means when we specify the text in a heading, we give the different size and make it bold. Okay? So heading tag allows you to specify the text or to display the text in different levels of heading or in different font sizes. That means in different font sizes. There are 6 levels of heading. Make the notes better to display the text in different heading levels. Different heading levels means different font sizes without using the font tag. And there are 6 levels of heading. 6 levels of heading are available from H1 to H6. H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. ठीक है, different heading levels are available. Here n means number of level. N can have the value from 1 to 6. H1 to H6. Largest size is H1. ठीक है, largest size is H1. It is using the font size 24 points. When we specify the text as H1 heading level दे दिया, H1, then type the text, ठीक है, and then close the H1. This is giving me the size in 24 points. ठीक है, this is the largest level. Then we are having the smallest level is, smallest level of heading is H6, and it is using the font size 8 points. It is using the font size as 8 points. Okay. Okay, what is the syntax? Syntax means how to write the font. N means any number from 1 to 6. Then type the text that you want to display as a heading. Then close the H tag. Then close the heading tag. Okay? Clear? This is your syntax. Type this, write down the syntax also. Syntax of each font. Syntax of each tag. First tag that we are going to learn is H1 tag. Okay, now attribute. What attributes we can use with the H1 tag? Only one attribute that we can use with the H tag, that heading tag, that is your align attribute. To specify the position of your text. To specify the position of your text. Okay, align can have the values left, right, or center. Align attribute can have the values left, right, and center. Anji, clear? Jasmine, Anjani, Samiksha. Is it clear? Okay. Note it down, all the things. 6 levels of heading. Largest size H1 using the font size 24 points. Smallest level is H6 using the font size as 8 points. Okay. Now we are going to use it in the coding. How we can use? Go to this. Here we had given this body tag. We had used this. Now we are going to specify the heading of this page. I am giving it as H1. Then type the heading. Suppose I am giving it as conditional statement. Okay. Close H1. Heading tag always whether using the font sizes also, but it is also making the text bold, and it is also giving the line break also. We do not need to give the line break. DR tag use करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है H1 से पहले या H1 के बाद. It is automatically inserting the line also. So 3 things heading tags are doing. 1, it is displaying the text in different heading levels. 2nd, it is making the text in bold. And 3rd, it also automatically insert the line break. Yes, Lavish?
मैम जब हम ये स्टार्ट करते हैं, जैसे हमने लिखा अभी H1 कंडीशनल स्टेटमेंट्स, उसके बाद हमने लिखा है जब H1 हमने क्लोज किया तो ये हम स्लैश क्यों डालते हैं?
Slash is used to specify this is the closing tag. हमने क्लोज किया, that means I want कि जो भी H1 से इस कंडीशनल स्टेटमेंट जो टेक्स्ट मैंने लिखा है इसको इफेक्ट अप्लाई होगा, साइज 24 अप्लाई होगा, बोल्ड होगा. That effect should be finished here. It should not be applied to this paragraph. अगर मैं ये H1 यहाँ क्लोज नहीं करूंगी तो it will continue this effect to this paragraph also. Okay?
ठीक है. Okay मैम.
क्लोज करते वक्त in every closing tag we are having slash. यहाँ पर देखो टाइटल टैग क्लोज किया था, स्लैश यूज की थी. हेड टैग क्लोज किया, स्लैश यूज करिए. Similarly, body tag close किया, slash use किया, slash specify this is a closing tag. Okay, now save it, go to the browser and refresh it. See, conditional statement with heading level 1, that is 24, and it is also bold. By default, heading is displayed on the left hand side. I didn't specify the BR tag automatically, then even then the next line is in the जो next paragraph है वो next line में आ रहा है, ठीक है? तो BR tag की भी जरूरत नहीं होती है heading tag के साथ. Now, if I want to specify the heading in the center, I can give a line equals to center. ठीक है? So now align equals to center, that is the name of the attribute that I am using with H1 tag but within angular bracket. H1 space name of the attribute is equal to value, close the tag, close the bracket. Then in closing tag, you do not need to give any attribute name. क्लोजिंग टैग में आपको सिर्फ टैग क्लोज करना है, वहां पर एट्रीब्यूट नेम कोई नहीं देना. एट्रीब्यूट्स आर यूज्ड ओनली इन द ओपनिंग टैग, माइंडेड. एट्रीब्यूट्स सिर्फ ओपनिंग टैग में यूज होंगे, क्लोजिंग टैग में सिर्फ आप टैग का नेम क्लोज करोगे और कुछ नहीं. सेव इट बाय प्रेसिंग Ctrl+S, Alt+Tab to switch between the window, F5 to refresh it. Now see heading is in the center. Now you can see heading is in the center. Okay. If I give the align attribute is equal to right, the conditional statement will appear on the right hand side. Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear? Heading tag is clear. We can specify the different heading levels. Suppose I am giving H3. Then I am giving some subheading as using if block. Then I'm closing the H3 tag, save it, go to the browser and refresh it. See, using if block. Again, it is bold because I had used the H1 heading tag. And it is on the left hand side because I didn't use any align statement, align attribute. And it is size is difference. So H1, H3. You can have the different heading levels. Okay. Now, next tag that we are going to learn is that is your P tag. P tag. P tag is paragraph tag. To display the text in the form of paragraphs. To display the text in the form of paragraphs. We are having different paragraphs in the web page. Some topic is there which is divided into various paragraphs. So that paragraph, that text is written by using the P tag. To display the text in the form of paragraphs. Again, syntax, P tag, then type the text that you want to display as a paragraph, close the P tag. Attribute, again, only one attribute is used with the P tag, that is align, to specify the position of the paragraph. But this align attribute can have the values left, right, center, and justify also. Justify. Can anybody tell me the difference? What is the use of justify alignment? You had used this alignment in a Word also, in MS Word. What is the use of justify alignment? Anybody who can tell me? Yes? You had used this alignment. Yes, anyone, beta? किसी ने alignment use नहीं करी है justify? Yes, Anjani, Samiksha, Pari, Arish. Nobody use the alignment justify. Okay, what is the use of left align? What is the use of left?
It is used to align the text to the left side.
Okay, it is used to align the text towards the left margin. That means it starts the typing the text from the left hand side. Okay, and if I use the right align, if I use
Excuse
the
me,
right,
ma'am.
yes,
Ma'am, may I tell justify alignment?
okay, yes, sure.
Ma'am, justify alignment is an alignment which creates space between words so that edges of each line are aligned with the both margins.
Correct, very good. Harman, justify alignment, align the text evenly between the left and right margin. So you can see here, suppose this is my Word document, okay? This is my Word document. I had typed paragraph. If I type this paragraph as a left align, now you can see left align means it is aligning the text towards the left margin. Left margin की तरफ अब आपका text जो है वो even आ रहा है. But where the line finish, but here it is not even, it is ragged, आगे पीछे है, according to the size of the word. If I type the text towards the right margin, all the text is aligned towards the right margin is even, but left sides are uneven. If I type in the center, it is typing the text in the center of the web page, starting typing the text in the center and spread on the both sides. Okay, then both the edges are uneven. But if I type it as justify, both the edges are even. That means it is evenly distributing the text between the left and right margin. This is your left margin, the blank spaces on the left hand side. This is your right margin, blank spaces are towards the right hand side. Now, if I select it, make it left align, so it will appear like this. But if I make it some justify, it will appear like this. This is left. This is justify. Okay. Now, similarly, I can type the paragraphs. You can see here, I had typed the paragraph. ये paragraph आप check करो. This is left align by default. हमने कुछ नहीं p tag भी use नहीं करा. This is left align. Now, right hand side पे देखो ये सारी uneven आ रही हैं lines. Uneven edges है. So I can make it justify and make it even. So go to coding. Okay, I'm typing this paragraph just in a date of day-to-day life. I'm giving the p tag, making it align equals to justify. Close the p tag. Now type the paragraph. Suppose second paragraph I'm having p. I'm making it align equals to left. By default left ही आएगा, नहीं भी type करूंगी तो. Now close this p tag here. Then close the next p tag here. After this paragraph. So I'm having two paragraphs now. One paragraph is left align and one paragraph is justify. This is align equals to justify. Now this is my paragraph that I had typed. Then close the p tag. This is one block. P align equals to justify, type the paragraph, close the p tag. Then I'm giving P align equals to left. This is my second paragraph and making it just left align and close the p tag. Now save it. Open the browser, refresh it. Now you can see first paragraph, it is giving me justify. Left edges, right edges, देखो बिल्कुल even आ रहे हैं. But in the second paragraph, we are having uneven edges. Now paragraph, two paragraphs are there. So that means one space is automatically created between the paragraphs. Space is automatically created between the paragraphs. Paragraphs के बीच में automatically space insert हो रही है by using the p tag. Clear? Yes, is it clear, beta? Suppose I'm going back to the coding. I'm making this paragraph also justify. Or I can make it as a right align or I can make it as a center align. You can give any alignment. Save it. Alt plus tab to switch between the window and F5 to refresh it. Now you can see second paragraph is also justified. Clear? Now both the tags are clear. H1, heading tags and paragraph tag. ठीक है? Okay. Next we are going to use other tags which are given in your book. Center tag. What is the use of center tag? Suppose मैं paragraph tag भी use नहीं कर रही हूँ. I am not using the heading tag, but even then I want to display some text or image in the center of the web page. Now text तो चलो आप heading tag use करके कर लोगे, paragraph tag use करके कर लोगे, but how you will display an image in the center of the web page? To display the text or image in the center of web page, this tag is used. To display some text or image in the center of web page. Okay, without using paragraph tag, without using heading tag, how you will display any one line or any one text in the center of the web page? By using the center tag. This is container tag. So the syntax will be center opening tag. Type the text that you want to display in the center and then close the center tag. Okay. Then we are having bold tag. Bold tag is B tag. What is the use of B tag? Anybody? What is the use of B tag? Yes, everyone. But all of you are attending the class. Please participate in the class. Say your answers. Unmute yourself.
Ma'am, it is used to bold.
It is used to make the text bold. What do you mean by bold? Yes, Arish?
Ma'am, thick.
Thick. Okay,
Thick.
very good. It is thick or darker than the rest of the
Ma'am,
text.
darken.
Okay, darker than the rest of the text. To display the text darker. To display the text darker than the other text. To make the text bold. So it is also a container tag. Make the B, type the text that you want to display as bold, then close the B tag. Okay. Similarly, italic. What is the use of italic tag? Anyone? What is the use of italic tag?
Ma'am, it is used to italic the text.
It is used to italicize the text. Italicized mean?
Ma'am, to slightly slant the text.
Text slightly slanting the text. Okay, to display the text as italicized. Okay, again syntax is open the tag, type the text, close the I tag. Open the tag, close the tag. Then underline. Underline tag.
Ma'am, used to underline the text.
Underline the text. That means to put a line under the text. To put a line under the text. Again, it is in container tag. Open the tag, type the text, close the tag. And mind it, you can use these tags collectively. एक दूसरे के अंदर इकट्ठा भी use कर सकते हैं. I want to make the text bold as well as underline. I want to display the text as a heading level 1 and also underline. I want to display the text as a italic as well as of hex 3 level. So we can use all the tags collectively inside the other tags. But when we use the nested tags, always close the tags that is lastly opened. जो बाद में शुरू किया है उसको पहले बंद करेंगे. Last in, first out. See, I hope all of you had noted down this. Shall I switch the window? Note down हो गया बेटा? किसी का रहता तो नहीं है? Okay. Here we are using H1 tag. This is conditional statement. Okay, but I want to make it bold also. So what I will do? I'm typing B at the beginning of the text
B
that
tag.
I want to make it bold. ठीक है, जिस टेक्स्ट को बोल्ड करना है उसके पहले B tag शुरू करो. Now, when I close the tag, I will see this tag is opened last after the H1 tag. So it will be closed before the H1 tag. See, this will be closed before the H1 tag, like this.
मैम वहाँ पे क्वेश्चन मार्क अच्छा
Slash है बेटा, ठीक है? Clear? So they should not intersect. H1 बाद पहले start हुआ है, it will be closed later on. Bold बाद में start हुआ है, it will be closed before. ये order, closing order हमेशा opposite होना चाहिए and it should be correct. Now this text will be bold तो सर already था ही H1 में, we are giving it as underline. Bold तो already होता है, so I'm giving it as underline. H1 tag automatically make it bold. So I'm giving it underline. Similarly, H3 tag, suppose I'm giving it as italic, but now I'm opening the tag before H3. H3 से पहले I लिखा, अब मुझे कहाँ close करना चाहिए? कहाँ close करना चाहिए? Before H3 or after H3? Yes?
मैम before.
Before. Why? I told you the tag which is opened later on, that should be closed before. But यहाँ पर I मैंने H3 से पहले start किया हुआ, तो H3 के बाद बंद होगा.
बाद ठीक है.
ठीक है? यहाँ पर H3 बाद में start हुआ है, तो H3 पहले बंद होगा. I पहले start हुआ है, तो I बाद में बंद होगा. Now save it. Go to the browser window. Refresh it. See, conditional statement underline, this heading H3 using if block, this is italic. Clear? Anji, is it clear to everyone? So what we had learned today? How many tags we had learned today? कौन से tag use किए हमने आज? We had learned about how to set the background of the image, how to set the background color, VG color हम कल कर चुके थे. Then we had used the heading tag to give the different levels of heading. We had used the bold, italic, underline and center tag. Now I'm going to use a center tag. Suppose I'm typing here only center, typing the text. Close the center tag. Now I had not given any font, I had not given any size, whatever by default size and by default font color, that will be used. Save, go to the browser and refresh. See, in Scratch, that is displayed in the center. Okay. Anji, how many levels of heading are there? Raghav? How many levels of heading are there?
Yes, 6.
6 levels. Okay. Which is the largest level?
Ma'am, H1.
Which font size is used with H1?
Ma'am, 24 points.
Very good, Lavish. A big hand. Okay. Anyone else? What is the smallest size? Adish? Are you sleeping? Yes, Adish. What is the smallest size? Unmute yourself. Anyone else? Samiksha, Prabsharan, Tanisha. Who wants to give answer? Yes.
8.
Bolo Abhishek, very good.
8.
Smallest size is H6 and it is using the font size 8. Okay. Okay. For heading level, heading tags automatically makes the text bold also, and they automatically insert the line break also. So next is paragraph tag. Which attribute is used with the paragraph tag?
Align.
Align attribute. And what values it can have?
Left, right, center.
And justify also. Left, right, center, and justify also. Okay. Okay. Name any 5 container tags that we had learned today. Name any 5 container tags that we had learned today. Container tags means the tags which can have the opening as well as the closing tags. So,
Ma'am,
what is
bold tag, italic, and
Ma'am,
underline.
underline, center,
Ma'am,
paragraph,
italic tag,
and
ma'am.
heading tag. Okay, all the tags that
Yes,
we had learned today are the container tags. Empty tags which will not need any closing tag, that we will learn tomorrow in the next class. Okay, HR and BR tag. BR tag you had already used to give the line break. That is also an empty tag. Next we will learn the HR tag, horizontal rule tag. Okay, so presently, whatever coding we had done, whatever tags we had used today, you will learn those tags, you will practice those tags at your home. You do not need any special kind of software. Okay? So in your books, if some pages are given, you can make the coding for that web pages. Like on page number 119, there is a coding for a page success. There is an artist within each person and everybody has the capacity to find creative genius in themselves. One line is there, create that web page, try the various attributes of body tag, PG color change karo, background image set karo, margins apply karo, make the text bold, give the different levels of heading, use them. Okay, you do not need any special kind of software. Then I will give you the particular web pages that you will create and you can give me the screenshots of those web pages. Okay, first learn the basic text, then I will give you the proper assignments. Okay, any doubt in the today's class?
No, ma'am.